Now, looking for love in your 40s can be tough.
So one woman decided to take her quest to the open road and online. Our digital news raw anchor, McCollum Medina, is here with more with highwaytoahusband.com.
Yeah, guys.
That's catchy.
It is catchy. Well, if Match.com, J-Date's not working, you strike out at the clubs, why not go to the open roads, right? Well, that is the brainchild of Julia Yarbrough. She apparently is a former television reporter who called her best friend, packed up a truck, and then headed west. We know it sounds a lot like Thelma and Louise, but these girls aren't running for something. They're trying to search for love.
It may sound like a last resort.
Oh, but look, there's firefighters.
Okay, maybe it is.
I have been single for longer than I care to remember.
Julia Yarbrough, early 40s, wants to find herself a husband.
I thought, you know what, I'm at that point in my life where I'm ready to have a partner to share my life with, a husband. And I love traveling, and I thought highway.
Yup, the highway. Julia quit her job as a TV reporter, packed up her SUV, called her best friend Silva, who was laid off from her job as a TV reporter, and the two started a cross-country from Florida. We caught up with them on News Raw via webcam from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
And the more places I go and the more people I meet, the more chances I have of opening my pool of people as potential mates.
The reality is, once you get past a certain age, things become tragic and comical if you're single.
Silva is Julia's wing woman.
I'm sort of the instigator and the gatekeeper and everything in between for her.
Which can be a great asset during this search. Unless, of course, you're in New Orleans. Meet a man with a marriage proposal.
My back was to this gentleman. She strikes up a conversation, and they start talking, and then the whole thing takes a really strange turn.
Because I just vanished, and he was completely enamored with Silva, which is fine. So it was an interesting afternoon.
Yeah.
So the marriage proposal came for the not for me, basically.
It wasn't up Silva's aisle either. The two are documenting the entire trip on their Facebook page and on the website highwaytoahusband.com. They're getting a lot of feedback as well. They finally made it to Texas, Austin, where Julia did find romance.
Mr. S was somebody that we met by accident.
3 dates later, and there is a connection. Question is, will she be back to Texas?
I hope
Well,
to
let me
go back.
answer that question for her. Since I'm the instigator in this little thing we've got going, yes, she will be back, because I haven't heard her be excited or talk about someone or enjoy a date as much as she did with Mr. S.
Ah, Mr. S. He'll have to wait, though. The two women were going to be on the Today Show on Friday, then back to New Mexico. Final stop right here in Los Angeles. And if you can't find love here, guys, where else can you find it, right?
I know. I'm so excited because I used to work with her, so she's wonderful.
Did?
Yeah, Julia, she's a wonderful, wonderful woman.
But you don't want to find love too soon, or you don't get to make the whole trip, right?
Right. Or unless you can
well,
find
they passed by Mr. S.
many loves, right? Down the
They
road.
can come back, revisit loves.
Revisit loves.
See what happens.